Hello, good evening, and welcome to Garbler Games. I'm Ben, and welcome to new people and old people alike who are joining us. Tonight, we've got a little bit of an experiment happening because the horribly insular, we only game with the same 12 people over and over again, Garbler Games, have reached out to other channels. So joining me is a host of celebrity guests for a given value of celebrity, who are going to play some City of Mist with us, which is cool. So, all the usual stuff. Let's say hi to who joined first. Sin, you joined first. Tell us about yourself.
Hi there. I am Sin, Synthetic 20. Synthetic 20 TTV on Twitch and Twitter. I play TTRPGs in various places. Lost Caravan. I played with Wessel House and No Man. And I, during the day, make TTRPG supplements. So you can follow me on Twitter if you are interested in that. Or, also during the day, I stream comfy, cozy video games because, everybody needs some downtime at some point. So you can find that on my Twitch. Thank you for having me, Ben.
You are welcome. Now, if I'm right, yeah, there it is. I've got...
Oh, and I forget. Sorry, pronouns they, them.
I've got a little tag for you. So if I do that, hey, there you go. It links to your Twitch. Magical.
Wonderful. I love it.
Next up, Nikki, you were the next person to join us. Hi.
Hooray. Hello. My name is Nikki, aka Beholder to No One. I am the creator of that podcast. It's award-winning TTRPG discussion, one-shot actual play podcast that has way too many channels and I've been working on for way too long. I'm also the producer of Chaotic Wonderful and the project manager of Weave the Tale. I do a whole bunch of stuff, and I can be found on a whole bunch of stuff. So just go out to my Twitter to find it.
I love the way you just skim neatly past that whole award-winning part there. Yeah, not to be
it feels weird to say it out loud.
Was that a recent thing, or?
No, it just still feels weird. It was in 2020. I got third place in the N-World TTRPG Talk favorite podcast. I said those words out of order
as well. There we go. Haha, yes. And there's a little tag for you too. Wow, that's huge.
And I use she, her pronouns.
Excellent. Going along the line then. Next up is Mitch. I did fanboy out a little bit when Mitch said that you joined the game because I backed Necrobiotic. When I saw it pop up on Kickstarter, I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I was very excited about that. So really glad to have
I need your credit card again. No, if you can just send that to me, that'd be dope.
Fun.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's pretty empty.
Dang it, so was mine. Like, how are we supposed to help each other?
So tell us about yourself, Mitch.
Yeah, I'm Mitch. I work here now. And yeah, Necrobiotic. These are the things associated with me. I'm just happy to play City of Mist because I've been dying to play this game for forevers. I don't have a mythos in mind, but I'm sure I'm going to come up with something amazing by the time we start putting words to digital paper.
That is the plan for today, is to sort of do an introduction to City of Mist, build a little group that can work together, hopefully.
And if you want to see Necrobiotic in action, you can watch it on YouTube at youtube.com/weavethetail. I DM'd it and made Mitch pay the price for being my DM in Shadowrun.
I know, right? Also.
Ooh, shiny. Is that the deluxe version?
It is so pretty.
Ooh.
We'll just mute his video for a moment.
Just let me do I'll be back. I'll be,
moving on then. We've also joined by Kawaifu. Hello.
Hi, I'm Kawaifu. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm 99% on the Twitter space at Kawaifu TV. And I'm usually in somebody's stream or chatting with somebody on Twitter, usually, or Discord. But mostly you can find me on Twitter.
Cool beans. And last, always last. Forever a bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Hi.
Nye actually did a lot
Hello.
of the recruiting legwork for me for this. So we're qualifying
Yeah.
Nye as a special guest for this because $2 creature feature is totally a thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I play Monster of the Week with people, and I
It's
had
a
to.
good
And I
thing.
was very, very professional and was like, how do I share a link? And they had to give me the link. So yeah, I'm very, very professional. Yeah, so I'm Nye, as you all know, or maybe don't know, and I use he/him pronouns, and I have played a little bit of Samists, so I'm excited to play some more of it with Ben and GMing, because that's going to be awesome. I'm playing all these lovely people because they all sound and are awesome. So, just say it.
So City of Mist then. City of Mist is, well, I must admit, I am a fairly recent convert to City of Mist. I missed it when it first came out, and I kind of happened across it by accident not too long ago. And I was like, oh my God, this was written for me. This is amazing. I'm a big fan of narrative gaming. When Nye introduced me to Powered by the Apocalypse games, I was like, where have these been all my life? However much my studio's falling apart. However much I might have grown up on AD&D, I'm not good at counting or numbers. So narrative games are an absolute blessing for me. Cut my teeth on, Vampire the Masquerade.
What clan?
There's only one clan that counts, and that's the La Sombra.
Oh, can I
Ooh.
curse on here? Can I curse?
You can curse.
You can fucking curse. All the fucking
Oh yeah, fuck
Excuse you.
What is this? Shamir, our number one.
Oh.
My
Uh,
Nosferatu disagrees.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm
God.
I'm
Look,
a Ventru. Oh, this
Well, there you
is
go.
awkward.
Now you know how
No.
to start a fight between vampire
yeah.
players.
Okay, look, Nosferatu, you
Start.
guys lost Shrek net. Ventru, your fucking grandsire got killed. All right, you guys are nothing anymore.
Malkavian number one.
Okay, Malkavians, y'all doing fine. Y'all doing fine.
Says the
keep going to
Tremere who
therapy.
killed someone else's grandsire.
Tremere is number one. Okay,
Tremere is a
Tremere's
big
number
white
one.
worm that lives in a hole in Vienna. Anyway, we're not playing vampire, fortunately. Whew.
'Cause I'll bite you.
But we do have a vampire channel that you can watch. Nye was in that as well.
Yeah, I was.
We played a
the-
Sabat game where everybody was a shovelhead, and Nye was the nicest Sabat member you have ever met. Getting
That was
humanity
an
off
invite
him
one.
was like trying to.
Very difficult.
Yeah, it was a very difficult thing. Anywho, so City of Mist appears on my radar, and I went, oh wow, it's brilliant. So it's a narrative game with a film noir twist and lots of mythic overtones. The setting is basically a nice big generic city that you're supposed to make your own. So I will, because I love me a bit of world building. It's got heavy sort of mystery investigative overtones rather than, punch the monster, steal the treasure stuff. And you build a character based around two main facets, mythos and logos. Your mythos side of your personality is like an ancient immortal spirit entity of something. Could be a story, could be a person, could be a fact of life. And your logos is like the normal person who's been bonded to it. And then the struggle between the two of those, or as my idol Frankenfurter would say, dynamic tension between the two of those creates a big chunk of the story. And that's what we're going to do. So let's make a start. So the setting that I have in mind for our little story that we're going to be running is the Waterfront. And the Waterfront is going to be made up of, let me go to my notes. There we go. Waterfront, where are you? Too many notes. The docks, the boardwalk, the promenade, and the carnival are going to be the main places in the story that we're going to look at. On the side of the river, which could also quite happily count as an area, but, it's a river, so don't go too far out in it. In the City of Mist, supernatural things happen, but only people who are aware of the supernatural know it. Everybody else gets their memories suppressed and edited by the mist itself, which hides the supernatural from the real. So it's a weird, creepy, paranormal, supernatural film noir mythic extravaganza. Does anybody have a character concept ready to go, or one that they like the idea or sound of?
I have the mythos I want to be based off of.
Hoorah! What's that?
Which is
No,
the Fates.
Ra's Assemble.
It's going to be the Fates. Or Fate.
Nice.
However you want to word it.
Up to you, really. I mean,
bullshit.
they could be completely different things. Fate and the Fates.
Yeah. I got mine.
Oh yeah, what you gonna go for?
I'm going with La Belle du Vide, or the Call of the Void.
Ooh,
It's going to be my mythos.
Ooh.
nice.
Can you spell that on the chat for me? Great.
It's the
Can you use it in a
number.
sentence.
La Belle du Vide is the mythos that I've chosen. Boom! Nailed it!
I went for Hermes Trismegistus because it's Hermes 3 greats. I was like, hey, I'm 3 greats. I don't know. Plus Alchemist or something.
La Pelle du Vide. I'm going to write that down properly because I did write Call of the Void, but it's we're going to go with it properly. Excelente. Sin or Kawaifu? Any ideas?
I've got the full thing
Oh,
ready
wow.
in the tank, but my mythos to start out with is Hyde.
Oh yes,
As
Jekyll
in
and
Jekyll and Hyde.
And my mythos and concept is Charon the Ferryman.
yes,
See, teacher, we did all our homework.
you did.
Yeah, don't check the rest of it. We did the first question, therefore we've completed homework.
Yeah, we're done, right?
yeah.
Good
Still
stream.
good. Let's
Good
wrap this
stream.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good work, everyone. All right, so no, that's not the one. That's the one. What we need to do then is we need to start developing those characters. We've got a mythos for everybody. Now we need a logos for everybody. The logos is like your material identity, your everydayness, the bit of you that is ordinary, if you like.
What year approximately is this based out
Modern
of?
day. We'll go with modern day. The temptation to go with the 80s is very high, but I've done that too often of late.
They have like different because they have different types of noir. So you got like proper classic 1940s, and then you've got like your 1980s and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think you can go like cyberpunky, I think. Yeah.
Cyberpunk noir name.
Yeah. It's like all subgenres. They'll just put anything in there. It's zombie noir, is it because there's a zombie?
Yep.
Yeah. There
Well,
go,
you could
zombie
stick noir on anything, and you can stick punk on anything, and you'll
Noir
have fun.
punk.
Noir,
Noir,
punk. Yeah.
noir. Punk, punk.
Noir. What's noir?
I think
It's
you mean
really
noir punk.
Ooh. Noir sex?
Or are they different?
Oh, the 80s, when you don't have to worry about the plot holes caused by the internet.
It's the Viking Age. That explains the laser dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got mythoi and then we've got logos identities. So mythos at logos. There we go.
I was going to be a bartender, but I don't know if I'm going to be a bartender.
You could be a bartender if you want to be a bartender.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be funny because I'm not going to know how to give people drinks.
So you're a new bartender.
No,
Like-
actually, yeah, no, I'll be a new puncher. I do like the idea that he's like been doing this for 40 years and he still doesn't. Right, just give me a Manhattan. I'm gonna have to get the notes out. Come on.
Yeah,
Nick.
here is one beer. Enjoy your one beer.
Yeah, come on now.
One-
You've been in pubs in the UK. I mean, I know you're fresh
Yeah.
faced
Or
and
an
everything.
old
but
fashioned. Yeah, an old fashioned beer. Here you go.
we have some pubs you can go into and they have never served anything that doesn't come out of a tap. And they've only got 2 taps.
Yeah, it was like you funny if you ask for something non-alcoholic. It's like, why are you here? It's like, I don't know, man.
The same 4
judge.
old guys that have been in there since they were
Yeah, they don't
still
leave.
old guys.
They've been there since the building was built.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what my guy does.
He is a bartender. Okay. Sin, I know you've got the whole thing mapped out. So.
Yeah. I mean, the whole concept. We'll see how it goes
Okay.
beyond that. But I am a bookshop owner.
Nice.
With a, focus in historical and occult texts, obviously.
Scans.
As one should.
Now, if I'm
That's
right,
it.
someone on Discord said something about being a social worker? Or was that just something that was floated and then...
I think someone suggested I do it, and I said no
Yeah.
because it was too close to home.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to, if I remember correctly, I think I wanted to go fortune teller where she doesn't even realize she's right
Oh, yeah,
sometimes.
you,
Yeah.
you did say that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Or it was like something a lot like she was it was something like she just was lucky guesses a lot, and she was
Yeah.
told she should be like a fortune teller. She's like, I don't know why I got that right. It just seemed the right thing to say at the time.
Like,
I have to.
I don't know, 6 man. Oh, that's the winning lottery number. Great. Yeah, I mean, sure.
I have to scroll up to see exactly how I worded it, but
That's cool.
I'm a politician.
So you're the bad guy?
It's the T-shirt. I'm ready
Yeah.
for it.
Exactly.
Oh.
I just noticed the T-shirt.
it was a psychologist. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, cool.
And I just happened to be right a lot.
Hmm. I think I was originally going to go tourist agent, but I think I'm going to go. I think it was Sin's idea of a cabbie, so I think I want to go with a cabbie because that just totally fits.
Wow, we are the most eclectic group of friends in this world. A politician, a psychologist.
That's one of
A
the beautiful
caveat.
things about the game, though, is that it's
No, I
not
love
my
it.
problem to work out how you all know each other.
No, I think it's amazing. It's a proper, like, how did any of you meet? It's like,
Yeah, there's none of that. Wait, you meet in a tavern. Nonsense. Like, nope, it's up to you. Tell me how you met.
If they don't meet in a tavern, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Don't work here, man.
You only know how to make one drink. Nobody drinks in your tavern.
Yeah, I didn't
I mean-
war.
I've got ideas brimming for at least a couple of people how I would know them. So
Cool.
What
we'll
was
be
that?
all right eventually.
What was Hyde again?
Bookshop owner.
Right, thank you.
I was just gonna suggest a hide and seek champion. However, that just didn't work out.
All right, so you have 4. Let me get right what they're called. Themes. Your 4 theme cards. One of which has to be Logos, one of which has to be Mythos, and then the other 2 can be either or. The more Mythos you have, the more connected you are to the sort of supernatural side of things, the less connected you are to real life. The more Logos you have, the closer you are to real life, and the further away from the mythic you end up. So that if you end up going too far one way or the other, you might lose your mythic identity altogether and become a mundane person once again. And if you go too far in the mythic way, you end up becoming an avatar of your mythos and losing your character that way because you become an unplayable, one-dimensional, focused obsessive on that thing. So it's up to you how you wish to divide them, but there are a range of themes to go either way. So characters are called rifts. Sorry, I didn't say that up front. I should have said that up front. You have a legend, which we've now described, and then each legend aspect can have a number of different powers and abilities. So you might, for instance, have one set of powers attached to your mythos and have one of your 4 character slots. I keep calling them slots. Themes. One of your 4 themes will be mythic, and that will be a sort of power-based thing. And then one of them will be logos, and that will be your real-life thing. Each theme has different strands within it. So, for instance, in the mythos, you might choose, let me just zoom along to some of the tropes. There's powers such as expression, adaptation, bastion, relic, and so on and so forth, each of which is a different set of powers. So, for example, adaptation can be anything from spells, shape-shifting, adapting to environments, copying other people's powers, mysterious forces, elemental manipulation, stuff like that. Bastion is the armor, shield, invulnerability, protection, being able to take it stuff. Divination, which is anything from fortune telling to special senses or mystical sources of knowledge, tracking, things like that. Expression, which on first reading sounds like it could be a social thing, but then is all about explosions and elemental power and legendary strength and superior warrior skills and stuff like that. Can include healing as well. Mobility, at least that one does exactly what it says on the tin. That's about moving in whatever way you want to be moving. Everything from mundane movement to flying around on a Pegasus. Relic, you've got a magic item. We're getting into Scion territory a bit there. You have a special thing, and that's where the powers come from. Subversion, which is your mental and sneaky powers, everything from mind control to sneaking around. Now, I should note that before the game, we did do some stuff on lines and veils, and we're going to be avoiding a lot of overt mental domination as a result. So there's not going to be lots of that front and center, because we're going to be sticking to everybody's lines and veils. Where was I? Subversion is where I was. So subversion, we'll be looking more at sort of sneaky subversion or manipulative subversion rather than mind control subversion if it's happening. And that's your selection for mythos. You can have one mythos theme book, or you can have 2 mythos theme books, or you can have 3 mythos theme books. I would suggest it's probably best to go for 1, but if you know what you're doing and you want to go for more, I am cool with that.
How many theme books do we get again?
You get 4 themes.
4. Yeah, okay. So you could go like 2 for 2.
You could absolutely go 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm real bad at coming up with themes.
Do you have the book? Because they have a whole little bit which gives you suggestions. If you go to page Giddy Ants, that'd be a fun mythos. And a Giddy Ant.
Do you mean a character name or a mythos or logos name?
Whatever floats your boat, you know. Yes, if you go to page 120, they like have little questionnaires, and that gives you like prompts, which you can kind of like go with. No problem. I have have had, as I said, I played this a little bit. The guy running it didn't know what was going on, so we had to read the book for 2 hours and an hour worth of play.
I do think I would have divination.
Yes, that makes absolute perfect sense.
Yes, I believe I would have at least mobility.
Yep, that also makes complete sense.
I'm going to be that friend at the party that wants to wait until everyone else has picked what they're having, and then I'm going to pick.
Choose from one of them, yeah.
So what are you getting on your pizza? Tell me first, and I'll decide.
Exactly what I was going to order.
Yeah, that's convenient. We should
You said there was one based on, like, power,
yes,
like physical.
That would be expression.
So I think that would fit best with what I have in mind.
Absolutely. That's got legendary strength and overpowering presence as examples in it.
And where would we put that on the character sheet?
So that would have a whole theme tag for itself. So there should be like a...
It's on the second page.
Got it.
Because they're cards. Do you get physical cards when you buy segments?
You don't get physical cards, otherwise I'd be able to hold them up and wave them. Mitch is now going to hold them up and wave them.
Flex.
Yeah, let me get all the stuff.
Oh, yes, let's do that.
I must have not got the extra deluxe pack and just got the... I could afford the box
The one with the Rice Krispie cakes as well. No joke. If someone gave me Rice Krispie cakes for the game, I'd be very happy. I'd be like, yes. I'm kind of flip flopping between two, so I wanna know what everyone else is doing.
Yes, same.
Okay, how about Kwaifu? We help each other out. I'm flip flopping between relic and adaptation. Are you flip flopping between either of those?
No, I'm flip flopping between mobility and divination.
Oh, we can't help each other then. Sorry, I was going to say we could just split it and then it would. Never mind.
mean, we can double up. I don't think. That's bad.
No,
or you could go 2 for 2 and have both.
Oh, yeah.
Know. Oh, but now I feel like you could have double toppings now. Oh, but I'd have to go to the gym. Wherever the mythos gym is, I don't know. I might do that then. Adaptation and
same. Same. I might do mobility and divination.
Thank you, guys. I'm very indecisive.
And I think I'm going to go with double mythos as well, and have the other one be Bastion.
Yes, that's a good shout.
I'm debating between Relic and Bastion as well.
So basically my concept for my character is that if they transform into Hyde, they're an incredible killing machine, but they don't want to do that.
And that's where the conflict arises.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is an Overwatch joke out of date? Like if I do a Bastion joke?
Yes. It is. It's gone past.
Yeah, it's gone past.
Age.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. The fuck is that? Whoa.
my meme calendar is out of date. I don't know what's in now.
Oh, crap, I'm still on Velociraptor.
Don't worry. Yeah, it's fine. We'll get an update.
So now you're taking adaptation and relic, did you say?
Yes, because I like the idea of having the Philosopher's Stone, but I also like, Nick, my character, just being like, potions! I don't know! Throw them! Drink them! I don't know, man.
Yeah, and I like my character, being Charon. Mobility is a must, and with divination, being able to see, the
knowing where
spirits
you're
of the
going
dead
helps.
and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The reason why I'm debating between the two is that it's more for because my thought process is the fates would be able to tell when something's going to happen, so that would be how she protected herself. But it could be armor, a magical armor type of thing, where it's just like fate armor, or it could be
kind of like Domino from Marvel.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Luck is the power.
Apologies if you already said this, Ben, but they do say that like the terms themselves, like the themes, are very abstract.
Yes.
So like
Yeah,
a bastion is like, oh, you protect, but like the wording can be whatever you want it to be. So it's like, I protect myself, I protect others, I protect money. Yeah, it's like, it's just...
Yeah, I had a bit of a play with some characters myself the other day that definitely won't be appearing at all.
I think I'm going to have Bastion.
You're just like, your kids are just like, come on, please. We played for 8 hours straight. No, I need to work out what this, fairy goddess is going to be doing. All right.
So is that Bastion and Subversion, Nikki, or Bastion and Divination?
Divination.
Divination. Mitch,
What you want?
what do you want?
So
Print it right.
I'm looking at all the books. So I am choosing. I guess the first one I definitely got down is the Logos Struggle, which is actually in one of the new books. Ciao.
Flex.
I know, right? The title of it is Never Satisfied. So always searching.
What about your mythos?
Oh, come back.
You're coming
Get out of here. What is this? What you want from me? God damn it.
Linear progression, get out.
Yeah, what is what is that?
All right, well, let's take a look then at adaptation. Who's got adaptation? Nye
It's a
has
pretty
got
good
adaptation.
movie. Yeah, it's a good movie with... I've forgotten.
So you
Nicholas.
need a concept. How does your mythos adapt to the circumstances? And then you've got some power tag questions that you need to answer. So you have to answer A, and then you choose 2 other power tag questions to answer at your discretion.
So this is the thing I need help with.
Yes.
Because I never actually learned this part. Are the power tags what are explicitly stated in the questions, or are they just pointers?
Those are just pointers. You can take things
that's
outside of that.
Yes. I was just checking because I was sitting there like, this feels like a really fun game where you like play with like words and stuff. But also there's a part of me that's like, I don't want to break the rules.
No, those are, guidelines.
Pointers. Yeah, of course. Oh, I appreciate that. So I have 3 questions. How does this mythos?
You have to have what mythos power allows you to respond differently to every situation.
Yes. And then I've got 2 that I get to pick from. Well, my mythos power is for adaptation is I don't want to make these jokes. I feel like that would be silly.
Potions.
But yeah,
works.
it's potions. Yeah, would be it. If I was going to do something like a whole lot of potions or something. But I feel that would be silly. So
that'd be a broad tag then, and you want to get 1 broad tag, but that's okay if you wanted to do that.
No, I'll just go with potions for now as the concept.
Yeah. And then you've got a bunch of other questions. What specific manifestation of your mythos is your favorite? What circumstances enhance your ability to adapt? That's probably a good one. What situations do you have a quick solution for or are accustomed to? What do your powers naturally protect you from? Could also be a good one. What attitude or emotion lies at the core of your adaptive powers? What specific class of things or beings can you produce or summon? What strategy or combination of effects do you employ in battle? How can you enhance or weaken others with your powers?
Oh, there's so many to choose from. This is I might need to take a like let everyone else do their stuff while I mull over this because it's all good.
Okay, you can have a mull. Let's take a look at some Bastion then, because I know Sin's looking at some Bastion. So, how does your mythos protect its agenda? So, is it an impervious thing? Is it letting you ward off X with Y? Does it render A ineffective by B?
I think physical transformation, like creating like an impervious body.
So like
makes
really
the
tough
most
skin.
sense.
So it makes you.
Yeah, and I imagined it because I like fucking dragons. I imagined
You like
it to
doing
be
what to
like sort of a
Mm-hmm.
draconic presence.
Yep, that
Uh,
works. So it makes me impervious to physical attacks. Kind of works as a concept. And then you've got power tag questions. The first one you have to answer: what quality or ability granted by your mythos most often protects you? So that's your armored exterior thing.
Okay.
And then you have a bunch of other questions you need to pick two from. What means do you have of extending protection to others? What particular trait of your defense makes it useful? Against what type of attack or influence is your defense especially effective? How can you use your defense actively? What secondary defense effect does your defense have? What other effect or quality, not necessarily defensive, came with it? Who or what were your powers meant to protect? When in a clinch, how can you use your defense to change the odds in your favor? And what tactics do you employ when you use your defense?
So I feel like probably bulletproof would make sense.
Yep.
So
That would be
Like-
probably against what type of attack?
yeah. While having it be scaled like
That's
to
one of
put
the
in D&D
suggestions
terms,
in what
good
secondary
against
defense.
blunt force trauma, but slashing and piercing not as much.
Yeah, it's actually better than that because this is mythos. You can have a little bit more than that. So, I mean, you're functionally looking at impervious to mortal weapons, potentially.
Okay.
But if you make it physical damage, then it means you can still be affected by gases, poisons, mental attacks, things like that.
Okay.
And then as a secondary
So-
defensive effect, you could have hardened organs or sort of a form of regeneration.
I like that. So armored skin, immune to mortal weapons, and regenerative healing.
Nice. That's going to be pretty outrageously strong.
Mhm.
And then, Nikki, you wanted to go completely the other way with Bastion and make it a luck-based thing.
Yes.
So we were just looking at some Bastion because Sin's going with like full-on super physical, draconic skin, impervious to physical attacks. Hit me while I laugh at you puny mortals stuff.
Puny god.
And you kind of want, I stepped to the left just before the piano fell out of the upstairs window.
It's like, oh, my shoe's untied. Gets down to tie shoe. Gets shot above, like right above where their head was 2 seconds ago.
That's
Mhm.
beautiful.
So what quality or ability? That'd probably be, insane luck. Or very lucky. Unnatural
Yeah.
luck almost, something like that.
So I'm looking at the book as well, so I can try to follow along.
So you have to answer A
Okay.
in the power tag questions, and then you pick two others.
Oh, right. You get to pick other things that aren't on this list. Right. Okay. So just lucky, I guess. Literally just put lucky, I guess. I'm just lucky, I guess.
And that's actually kind of a cool name. Just lucky,
Mhm.
I guess.
Okay, so then let's see. How can you use your defense actively? I don't think she can use it actively. I don't think she knows how to do it actively.
And that's okay. You don't have to answer that one. You could do something else.
Almost like it's a circumstantial power, like certain things have to kind of align
Yeah,
in a sense.
it just kind of like I'll obviously have to say that I use it, but
Mhm.
it's a passive power for her. Like she doesn't realize it's being used in her own mind.
So it could be secondary defensive effect could work.
Right.
And that could be something like weatherproof. But it doesn't have to be weatherproof in the sense that you're magically immune to weather. It could be you're weatherproof because somehow you always know exactly what to pack for the day or something like that.
Oh, that's fair.
Or
I was also looking at when in a clinch, how can you use your defense to change the odds in your favor? I like the inspired change of heart type of concept.
oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Like gives a pep talk and is able to convince people of something.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If you thought about not murdering me, well, now that you say it, I mean, it's a pretty compelling argument.
I hadn't thought of it. You've convinced me.
I'm just gonna call it pep talk.
Yeah.
Psych pep talk.
I mean,
you go.
secondary defensive effect could also be like a bag that just happens to have useful stuff in. Like,
A bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. She could just happen to have the right information at the right time. I know a guy for that, actually.
Probably
Here's
not
his business
information
card.
in this one, but the right bit of
It's a
kit
sticker.
instead works in that one. The divination one is the knowing a guy one,
Okay.
but that works too.
All right. I'll put. I think I'm gonna stick with pep talk.
I like,
Like
the pep
inspire.
talk one.
Bardic inspiration.
Basically. It's like a less sturdy command. It's like, I think this is just such a much better idea, don't you?
And you could also double that up and apply it to B. What means do you have of extending protection to others? It could be a good advice thing. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I like that. I like good advice instead of.
Makes it a really
Pep talk.
subtle mythos, but
Hmm.
those are fun
Like-
too.
I like good advice. I'm going to go with good advice.
Cool.
I love that you're as subtle as possible. I'm like, bam, right in the face.
She probably just is like the doctor of one of you and is like, I understand why you're having some problems now. Yeah. I can see it.
I honestly
about your mother.
envisioned Orin, that's the name that I have in mind, going to the Fates for anger management.
Perfect.
Well, next in line would be divination. So it's still on you, Nikki. Sorry.
Mm.
But divination, you had your fortune telling idea there, didn't you?
Do I need to pick my weakness tag first? Or are we
Oh,
doing that?
you are correct. Yes. I forgot the weakness tag.
And
So-
you have to answer
Yeah.
A, or you have to just pick
You
one.
don't have to answer A. You can just pick one of any of the four of them. So you got, how does your defensive power affect your appearance? That one doesn't really work for you, but that does work for Sin. Monstrous. What are the unwanted implications of your defense? To what attacks is your defense susceptible? What personality trait derived from your defense gets you into trouble?
Unwanted advice. Could be one. Or it could just be overanalyzing.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. I try to fix everything in real life. I'm like, I'm going to fix it. It's okay. And they're like, I just wanted to vent. Nikki, stop.
So no, we did forget to do your weakness for adaptivity as well.
Oh, don't worry. I'm still struggling with the power.
Okay.
This is like, yeah,
I mean,
I'm not,
you
don't
have
worry.
got the book there, so we can always
That's his
circle back
weakness.
around. Yeah.
That's,
He used
that's
to
my
be
secret
indecisive.
cap.
But
I'm
he's not
always
sure anymore.
indecisive.
So I'll go with the weakness of monstrous appearance.
Yeah, it makes the most sense if you're going for hide, because it's literally his thing, isn't it?
Actually, I might go just monstrous. It's not only the appearance that is the problem.
It's the behaviors as well.
Yeah, I think that'll fit exceptionally well with Hyde.
Because that's like his forte is like giant and kind of like a juggernaut in the mental and physical sense. Just pure chaos.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Okay.
So, Nikki, for the divination stuff, how does your mythos learn about the world around it? Well, if it's the fates, then it's kind of gathering information from the flow of fate, I guess, isn't it? It's things coming to you.
The weave of the tapestry.
Yeah.
The weave
I mean,
of
it
the
could
tail.
also.
The weave of the tail, almost.
Okay. So I think it would be the what is it called? Fates. Is it called Fates Tapestry? The Loom of Fate. That's what it's called. I believe.
Okie dokie. And how does that then let you know things you wouldn't normally know?
That's a great question.
What does it give us as examples? None of those are really quite right for the Loom of Fate.
I mean, premonitions, kind of, but like, I was kind of just going with the. It feels right more than anything.
So almost like an ability to sense the path to the thing that you're doing. Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I off?
like I don't know how to word things. Like kind of, it's maybe history repeating itself. So she like uses prior knowledge to determine things, but it's actually also like fate is pulling from the past to show her possibilities of the future, and then that gives her the ability to
Right. So
make
it's
assumptions.
kind of like Destiny's Garden in Sandman. There are many paths in Destiny's Garden.
Yes. Yeah.
There's only ever one path behind you, but there are
Whoa,
hundreds.
spoiler.
In front.
His name is Sandman?
It could be statistically probable or something like that.
I feel like it should be more mythic than that because it's the fates. So maybe it's like a reading the tapestry thing, like you just start pulling on invisible threads to get a feel for things. People might think you just, you're thinking out loud while moving your hands.
Yeah, maybe she like talks with her hands a lot and doesn't realize what's actually happening. Someone's looking at her with I can see magic, and they're like, "What are you doing?" It's like, I just talk with my hands a lot. It's like you're literally knitting a tapestry right now. It's like, what are you talking about?
Like someone's just like, and you're just like, okay, well, you two are married now. 10 years from now. I'm sorry, I just was kind of like mixing your strings around.
It's like, I'm pretty sure you guys are married, right? No, what?
Well,
Wait.
no, you do
You're
pretty
not?
well. You do pretty well.
I think it would work out. You should give it a shot. Right, I'll put reading the tapestry as A, and then did anybody else have divination?
I
No.
think I did.
Oh, yes.
Well, tag your it. Let me look.
Yeah. So your divination then, Kawhi, is more sort of locational, isn't it? Yours is more about paths and maps and knowing where you're going, almost. Especially with Charon aspect. Charon doesn't make mistakes on journeys. It's knowing who needs to go where. So I guess yours could be premonitions or a sense of destiny or something like that.
I think, yeah, like a sense of somebody's destiny sounds kind of accurate. Like they're destined to be at certain locations at certain times.
Yeah. So that would be what allows you to uncannily know things you wouldn't normally know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need to think of some other stuff to go with it. So what quality of your divination makes it especially effective? In there, you probably want to put the location thing.
Mm-hmm.
So covers the entire city, sense the path, something like that, maybe? Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. There's one up there. What subject is the easiest for you to learn about? One of the suggestions is perfect spatial sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That could work too.
So like knowing exactly where things are.
Yeah, in respect to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do feel free to tell me to butt out if I'm being
you're fine.
overly suggestive, by the way.
Oh, you're fine.
No, please, button. I'm struggling here. I'm floundering. Throw me the life raft.
Just put potions like 8 times 9. It'll be fine.
I got red ones, blue ones. That's all.
This one's sponsored.
I'm debating between words. Gut feeling for normal senses being enhanced, and being able to put someone in a time loop, but she wouldn't know that she can do that. It just sounds really fucking cool.
It does sound cool. And
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of a forcing someone into their memories kind of thing, isn't it? It's forcing them to relive their own fate
What if
cycle.
I do past lives and I accidentally force someone to relive their memories?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going with time loop. Accidental
go.
I
time
was a
loop.
horrible person in my past life. Shit.
One of the player moves is stop holding back. So you could even use that as a way to trigger that for the first time. You may not know you have the power, but then boom, you stop holding back. The fates come through you and strap someone into their own past lives.
That's fair.
That's cool.
I'm trying to think of a possible weakness tag for my character's divination. Mm.
I think mine's going to be sensory overload.
Mm.
How about never looks back?
Yeah.
So your divination
looks-
only works forwards.
Mhm.
Nikki's works really well backwards. It's a good sort of complementary oppositional thing, and that's kind of one of the things City of Mist is all about.
Mhm.
So you can't view what's happened, you can only view forwards.
Always going forward, never in reverse.
We're the perfect team. I look
Exactly.
backwards, you look forwards.
Mhm.
Then we just ignore present day.
Yeah.
That's where everybody else sits going, what are they talking about?
No, I'm thinking about the news from like 35 years ago. Did you remember that when that happened? I mean, I was 2, but sure.
Just looking to the future, like, man, we're all going to be, I don't know, sproggling in the future. It's like, what's that? Oh, don't worry. When the trend hits, you'll know. You'll know.
Ugh, sproggling. I hate it when fashions come round again. Right, Sin. So expression is the next one. Alphabetically, I guess you're going for the legendary strength version.
Oh, yeah.
What change does your mythos wish to effect in the world? Smash.
Turn to ash. Like, burn it all down.
Burn it all down. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm.
So you're...
And yes, I'm basically Draconic Hulk because I named my expression mythos Infinite Rage.
Excellent. Oh, it's a toughie, this one. Power tag question. What's the most common way you use your mythos to affect the world?
Okay, so we already answered that one. All the ones that can be answered by turn to Ash are probably, we can skip those.
What useful reverse effect? That doesn't sound very hide. Useful quality. That could be like heated fists or something like that. You get so angry that your fists heat up. Feeds off fear. In D, what condition enhances your expression?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Anger.
a good one. Oh, and E is another good one. Against what targets are your expression powers more effective? And one of them is reduce buildings to rubble. Trick shots, special maneuvers. There's the attitude one again. You're already quite terrifying, aren't you? Oh, you're monstrous. You could be monstrous and terrifying. Yeah, have all the intimidation dice.
I'm trying to think, because I think legendary strength, reduced to rubble, and fueled by anger are good tags for the power.
Yeah, those are excellent.
And the idea is just that this personality wants to destroy.
And what about your weakness tag?
What are my options?
Well, situations or conditions that weaken or suppress it. Hyde only came out at night a lot of the time, didn't he? So that's one possibility. Targets that are immune or resistant to your mythos powers. What happens when you lose control? What are the repercussions of bringing your mythos into the world?
I think if we're going straight for the hide, the no friends, all foes. Like if I'm not directed, it could come back on us.
So that's the what happens when you lose control angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. And the other thing, of course, I forgot is that everybody needs a mystery to go with each mythos. So I guess a hide one is, am I a monster or a man?
Why not both?
Well, that's how you resolve the duality. Or something like that. So the examples that they say
Maybe
are like, how can I control my desire to consume? Yeah, that's a good one. And as you slide closer to hide, you become more atavistic and terrifying. And should you slide closer towards the bookkeeper, you become less monstrous.
Jekyll.
Okay. Mobility, then. How do you want that to play out? Is it going to be about you physically moving, or a thing that moves, or
probably a thing that moves, like her cab.
So do you want the cab to be almost the barge? So I guess the mobility with power would be Charon's barge then. And how does it move you or others? So can it run, jump, swim, fly, tunnel, glide, catapult, transport itself by other means, propel itself with X, easily overcomes obstacles by... So, I don't know, can it go into the underworld? Maybe?
Yeah, I would think it would be able to
so you can
transport
bypass things by going through the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
Envisioning kind of like the Nightcrawler power, where whenever Nightcrawler slowed down in the comics and you saw the world he was transporting through, it was like a hellscape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well.
What is your mythos's most useful form of movement? I guess that's the underworld travel, yeah. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then what do we got? How do you go into overdrive? What allows you to avoid restraint? What secondary mode of movement can you use? What style or technique of movement have you mastered? What specific harmful effects does your mobility allow you to avoid? How do you use your mobility to gain advantage in a fight? What allows you to move others? That's probably one that you want.
Yeah.
How can you use your powers to restrain others? What special resource does your mobility give you access to? I mean, it's Karen's badge. This special resource could be a little box of gold, couldn't it?
Yeah, almost like a tip jar.
Everybody's got to pay.
Yeah,
2 coins through the underworld.
Yeah, that would definitely. It would be pay the ferryman.
Yeah, that's cool. And then maybe a secondary mode of movement where the taxi itself can do something that is supernatural in a mundane way. Like the lights are always green or the route is always clear, something like that, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say the route always seems to be clear for the cab.
Yeah, that's cool.
The ultimate superpower, never hitting a red light.
Yeah. Never stuck in a traffic jam.
Excellent. I mean, that'd be great here right now because it's the summer, which means that I live on an island off the south coast and it's a popular tourist destination. So the number of cars on the roads kind of doubles over the summer. And then the roads break, so they have to put roadworks up as well. And then you get lost people following diversions. Okay, and we need a weakness for you. What impedes you or slows you down? What happens when you go too fast or too far? What happens when you're caught? What residual evidence does your movement leave on you or others?
I kind of like the what residual evidence. I'm thinking something like char or ash because of the trip to the underworld.
Yeah. Death marks.
Mm-hmm.
Would be something like smell of sulfur and like brimstone smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of supernatural tell.
Yeah.
Really. And then you need mystery to accompany that.
Just I went for this, and I think I still need a mystery for my divination as well.
Yeah. So a mystery for this one could be something about collecting lost souls, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I think we've just got one more to do, and it's Nye's Relic. What do you want then, Nye? Oh, you wanted the Philosopher's Stone, didn't you?
Yeah. Also, I had a breakthrough, and I'm very happy. I now know what I do with my potions. I
Yay.
turn people into things, like Yzma from the Emperor's New Groove.
Excellent.
There you go.
I'm very happy with that.
You are now Sheogorath.
I've got a little bit better with the Philosopher's Stone. The first one I went with is transmutation. I don't know, is that an okay? I don't know how to do cool keywords like everyone else.
Yeah.
So if it sounds crap, then please give me
So it's a receptacle used to
Like
hold.
turning-
It's a device that can perform transmutation. That works.
Yes. Yeah.
Main
If you
useful
want a cool
feature.
name, lead to gold would work for that.
Yeah, that was the thing I was going to ask. So it says, what is the main useful feature? What is the main thing?
I think this is the one you're going to have to spend
does?
your broad tag on,
Okay.
because
So-
the Philosopher's Stone kind of turns things into other things.
Yeah. So could I use transmutation as my power tag, or would
Yes.
that not be allowed?
Yes, you
since it's
could.
also my. Okay, could, because I don't know any other words. That is my big word for the day.
Yeah.
My second one I went with is D. What cosmetic attributes does the relic possess? And I made it a charm bracelet because I think I just would like to wear a charm bracelet. I don't know. I think that'd be nice. And the final one I went for was E, which is what other features, part, or item does your relic include? And I went with it heals the sick.
Nice. Yeah.
Because I don't know how to say the other one that makes people better. The panacea.
Panacea.
Is what I call a pancake. Panacea. So that kind of was leaning into that bit there. It's the adaptation. I need help with the weakness. Other
Okay.
people can chip in, by the way. I'm okay with people to tell me
Weaknesses for
If
the
you haven't-
Philosopher's Stone.
Must have insurance.
insurance.
Isn't it like everybody wants it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's one of the most mythical things out
That's
there.
very true.
That feels right.
Sorry.
But maybe like you have to like sacrifice your right arm as well as like your brother or something.
Okay. Mitch has
Right
gone up
arm,
in the
left
cruel
leg, and
department.
your brother's body.
Yeah.
Everyone-
Like the
he's gotta
usual
catch up.
sacrifices.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You can either have a
Uh,
daughter or a dog, but not both.
Oh yeah. Which do you choose? Dogs are cheaper.
I like the everybody wants it angle.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I would. Could it be the four options are: what is the most troublesome shortcoming of your relic? What can interfere with the powers of your relic? What can damage or destroy your relic? And what has changed in you for the worse because of your relic?
I
It's
think
swallowable.
D, you're now being hunted by every magic user in the world.
Okay, I
But
like
not,
that.
you know,
Most
literally, they're not all
wanted.
going to turn up at your door. Like, first they have to know, they know
Yeah, they have
maybe
to line
there is,
up and,
the Philosopher's Stone has been found, is the rumor that's out there.
So,
First
like,
session,
you know,
we should just post an ad on personal Craigslist. You got a
Like,
very
how did-
hard stone. Come get it.
Yeah. How did you know where I was? I don't know, dude. There's like just a rampant increase in golds in this city. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just
So
a
I'll
listing of on Craigslist misconnections. You turn
Yeah.
my heart to gold.
Aw.
Aw.
This bitch keeps
and-
playing with his stone.
And a mystery to go with it. What are the limits
I went
of
with
the stone?
Well, okay, that
Well, what
is
did you
true.
go
I was
for?
going to say I came up with that. He just had it one day, and he wants to know why he has
Oh,
it.
cool.
Like, who gave it to
So
him?
it's like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
Yeah?
who gave me this was the specific mystery. And now that it's most wanted, I bet he's more concerned. Like, why
Well,
would
that
you
might
give
be
this
why
to
you're
me?
holding it, as for all you know.
Yeah.
Somebody else could have gone, this is getting too hot. I'm going to fob it off
tax
on some
evasion.
loser.
Maybe the IRS is really looking at you.
Oh no, I'm a human tax haven. That's it. Yeah. I could use some help with my adaptation because I'm kind of hitting a stone wall here.
Let's
with
have a look at
the stuff.
adaptation.
Yeah.
What are you stuck on?
I did. I went with brew potions as my A. What
Yeah.
mythos power allows you to respond differently to every situation. And then I went with the B, which was what narrow group of effects within your mythos domain have you mastered? Which I went with the turning people into things or
Yeah.
shape shifting, or was that cheating? Can you
No,
use-
shape-shifting
no,
is
I would
fine.
say- Okay.
They still have to
Um,
drink the potion before they can be shapeshifted.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm certainly not drinking them. Never taste your own products.
So E might be a good one. The situations you have a quick solution for. Maybe you have a little bandolier of some potions on you.
Oh,
a
like a
flag.
nerd.
Yeah, like a
Mm.
massive
I am
nerd.
a nerd.
And then otherwise
Um,
you have to take the time to brew them, which could then also
Okay.
answer your weakness question.
Weakness, yeah, I was thinking that. The other one I was kind of not super sure about because I don't know how niche this would be. What do your powers naturally protect you from? Could I say like poisons?
Yeah.
Like, I've been around so many chemicals. I'm like, that's a little bit of poison.
Drunk so many
What's a
mysterious
little
coloured
bit of
liquids that
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely. But I don't know how like good a tag that would be because I don't know how often he's going to potentially be poisoned by someone. So,
well, you know, if you're
I'll
immune to
poison
poisons, I'll
if
poison you.
want.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Where
Let's
there's
all
a will,
poison.
What's a bit of poison amongst
Yeah.
friends?
where there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm. We'll poison the fuck out of you.
Oh, see, this is what the best kind of friends are.
Mm-hmm.
Put a bit of antifreeze in my coffee.
Hey, it could be a fun game for everybody.
Or a hot pocket straight out of the oven.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think I do want to go with that. Like immunity to poisons.
Oh my god, you
Mostly-
would be able to transmute a hot pocket so it never has a cold center.
Oh god. You could slap someone with a hot pocket and cause like 3rd-degree burns. Not get hurt yourself.
Hey, you guys are lucky because he could have employed a real Scottish power with it, which is deep fry everything.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Mhm.
And don't add vegetables.
Don't add vegetables. No, we have just one a day, not 5.
For the entire country. It's the one vegetable for the entire country.
Yeah, it's a potato. And yeah, what was it for my weaknesses? I need to brew it in a lab or something.
Yeah.
That'd be the. So, what are your powers?
What hinders
of
or limits?
adaptability?
I mean, I feel like you should just say you have no weaknesses because that feels better on a resume.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I work well in groups and on my own at the same time. So, yeah.
It's not a job interview.
Mhm.
Just put needs a lab.
Yeah.
Which could be misconstructed as a Labrador.
Or
but
maybe you
everyone
do
needs a
need your
Labrador.
support animal to be able to make potions. That's okay
Yeah.
too.
Oh wait, if we're still going for the female alchemist, maybe having a dog might not be so good.
Yeah.
No, you need a dog. It's the only way you
Yeah.
can do true
And
alchemy.
a daughter.
Just hopefully don't say the name Edward.
Yeah.
Name it Edward.
Oh, Edward. And I think I'm still having an issue figuring the mystery for my divination section.
Okay. Let's take a look at some divination
Oh,
mysteries.
Speaking of mysteries, I went back to Bastion
Yes.
and added a mystery of who does a monster protect.
Ah, that's a good one.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I need to come up with a mystery for my adaptation.
So mystery for your divination, which is about getting places.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's quite a good example one there. Do the dead deserve another chance?
Ooh, that kind of goes with the mystery and mobility.
Yeah. Can I bring someone back? Is another one.
Yeah.
Like Pet Cemetery style? Because the answer is no.
I mean, like, you bring them back, they're just a real arsehole about it. Like, oh, I'm going to kill you.
I like the do the dead deserve another chance. That seems very fitting.
Very poetic, too.
Yeah, very, very thematic.
I'm trying to think what my potions are going to be. Can I brew the best potion? I don't know.
Oh my god.
What?
Brewing. You're a bartender.
Yeah, that was the joke. Yeah, from the.
I just got it.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not good. He's a mixologist, but a really bad one.
Supernatural mixologist.
He knows one recipe. He knows one recipe. Yeah, he still can't get it quite right.
Yeah,
Like those people that can make shots that taste like German chocolate cake.
Yeah, exactly. Except that shot turns you into a flying pig, and it's like, hey, bartender, I think you gave me the wrong one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll get you. Here's one on the house. It's like, great, I'm a flying pig that shoots lasers. Actually, no, that's pretty cool. I'd be down for that.
I will
Thank
take
you,
that.
bartender. Yes.
Okay. Have we got everything on mythos there for everybody then? Mitch has been playing the cards very close to the chest there.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Like, let's roll with it.
What you got?
All right, so here's what I got. So I have Destiny in the mysteries. What is on the other side? And my tags are always on edge, addicted to the void, explorer, and then call of the void. For my other, struggle is my logos, which is why can't I be happy? And my power tags are never back down, never stop, looking at death, rarely sleeps. With my weakness tag being difficult to form bonds. For my destiny, my weakness tag is never returned. Subversion is my second mythos, which is what if we weren't afraid to jump. Power tags are the discontent, resist predictability, push to uncertainty, and then finally, do I want to live? Weakness tag is a mediocre. And then finally, my last logos is turf. So politics is the first tag, and followed by push for what I want, seekers of power, and blackmail. And my weakness is incorruptible people. So.
Wow, that's.
I just realized something. Before we move on from mythos, do we not need to do the character stuff?
We do need to do the. How do we know each of the character stuff, or do you want to do that after Logos? Let's do that after Logos. We can always, because that way we could always do those bits potentially via Discord if we start running out of time. And I think it's a good idea to get the Logos themes sorted at least.
Okay.
So theme book wise for Logos, we've got a defining event, defining relationship, a mission, a Batman, a personality.
I'm going to be taking that one.
Possessions. In this case, it's stuff rather than ghosts. A routine, which could include a job.
Yeah, I did personality and routine.
Training. Oh, that's it. Training is the last one.
Wait, so what did people say they have? So, because I always am that person who doesn't want to double up because I'm like, I want to come to prom in my own dress. So,
I mean, I think you'll look good.
These are a little wider, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So-
think I'm going to go.
Sorry,
I
I
think-
thought you were still talking about the dresses. I was like,
You
Your
can wear a
wide
wide
butt.
dress.
I was like, okay,
I think
Oh,
I'm going to
goodness.
go.
words hurt, Sin. Words hurt.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go possessions and routine.
I did turf and
TURF.
Struggle.
struggle. There you go. I'm on a
I'm
struggle
going to
bus.
do
Yeah, there's only one kind of
personality
turf
and
allowed
training.
on this stream.
Yes, that.
I did personality and routine.
You did personality and routine. Thank you.
I have answers. Yeah. I'm gonna have
Sin, what did you go for?
Personality and training.
Personality and training. Ooh, what's the training?
Skilled researcher.
Nice.
Ooh, grad student.
I mean, I was at one point, not anymore.
I guess I should pick one that'll let me be a bartender. So I guess I would go for routine. Is that the one?
Routine
That's the
works.
job one, yeah.
As a job
job
one,
one.
yeah.
You routinely give people beers
Yeah.
for money.
Exactly. Not for free. My accountant explains that to me. It's like, but they ask for it. It's like we have to charge them money for it. Oh,
You probably don't want training if you're not going to be a professional mixologist.
no,
We
that's
haven't
part of the charm.
Got any defining events or defining relationships?
Let's go with defining events. Yeah,
Okay.
that might explain stuff about this individual who I definitely know.
So defining
not
events
everybody
is like thundering realizations, loss of a loved one, valued possession or social standing, accidents, rise to
okay.
greatness, 15 minutes of fame, enlightenment, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I mean, you did say the stone just appeared one day, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Did you get that
Maybe-
looked at?
Yeah, I was gonna get your stones checked.
Yeah.
Uh,
Might need an X-ray or an MRI.
Yeah.
I think this is more supposed to be the sort of more mundane
the
side of
life,
things.
the life stuff. That's what I was thinking.
Mm.
Maybe I might go for defining relationship then.
I mean, inheriting the bar could absolutely be an event.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that then.
That
Okay,
also
I
makes it a
changed
little
my
bit easier to adjust the routine if you need to, because if it's your bar,
And we can meet at a tavern.
Exactly. It's the meeting place that gets shot up every week.
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. You're an
And
alchemist. You can fix it.
It's okay. And you always got a DD.
Exactly.
Aw, yeah.
If it's okay, I might go quiet again while I try and work out what all this stuff is.
Yep.
I'm that student. It's just give me like 20 minutes.
Bless him. He disappears off and does all of the activities and then comes back with a completed worksheet.
Like, it's all wrong, but I admire the enthusiasm. Stay behind after class.
A for effort. All right. Does anybody want to go through any of those? Pick out any bits? Target any issues?
So for personality, I took the name I Can Fix Them.
Mm-hmm.
Identity is I'm having a hard time with, so I put that for later. But for personality, I went with what lies at the core of your personality, and that's truly wants to do good.
Yeah.
Just wants to help people. And then I went with, I also realized I needed 2 more for my mythos, so I picked those, but it's unrelated. I went with what useful habit or routine have you cultivated thanks to your personality? I got people watching.
Mm-hmm.
And what typically interests you? I took calming demeanor. Wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. That's supposed to be G, sorry. So what quality expresses your personal style or enhances it? Nope. It's under something. F.
F. Aspect of your personality that keeps you
Yep.
safe. helps you resist
It's
influence.
one of them.
There you go.
But the weakness tag I took was trauma reenactment. So basically, most people who are therapists or psychologists have their own traumas that they dealt with. So
Yep.
she has a little PTSD there.
Mm-hmm.
Then for routine, I went with psychologist for my title because it's just easier. So for A, what do you do with your time? Psychologist. Then I put what specific activity do you engage in as part of your main occupation? Asking questions.
Yeah.
And what quality do you now possess because of your routine? I put eidetic memory.
Eidetic, yes.
Eidetic memory. And then I was just looking at the weaknesses. I was kind of leaning towards what are you left with at the end of your day? And going with like being alone, or because they have like all alone and the voices in my head. I was kind of wanting to like not having someone to talk to kind of vibe, like just being alone, left alone with their thoughts. So I'm just gonna put being alone.
Empty apartment. So,
Yeah, let's do that. Empty apartment.
because that kind of mixes them up a little bit, puts them together.
Yeah, she works too much, so she has nobody to go home to. Oh, and the things I picked for my mythos were gut feeling and can't get under my skin.
It feels like our game is just going to be us trying to get together, but trying to pair up like free time. Like, guys, I can't really do anything on Friday night. It's busy.
I
have
have
an
the curse of
emergency
role
client.
playing.
Mm-hmm.
I also love the idea. It's like, okay, well, where are we going to meet? It's like, no, we're not meeting at your bar. You charge us for the drink.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
We're going to go to that other bar.
And we're tired of just beer.
Okay, I'll try and make a martini this time. So
Like, Kawaifu's got a box full of gold coins on the mystic barge from the underworld.
that is true.
And I could,
Look,
And I can
last
turn that
time we
gold
took
into lead.
last time we took the ferry, or last time we took your cab, we took a wrong turn somewhere. I don't know where we ended up, but it was really dark.
New Jersey.
Ooh.
Sorry, guys, I just got to pick up a fare. And it's like a skeleton gets in, like, so, how are you? It's like, I'm dead. Oh, that's, yeah.
Like dead inside, I understand. Would you like to talk about that?
I would actually. Oh, that's
Sucks
nice.
for you.
it's like I took a wrong turn and we wound up on the Orkneys.
Good luck getting out of the City of Mist. That ain't happening to anybody.
And here's where I admit I have ideas for my stuff, but I actually don't have the full book.
That's okay.
Yeah, the book
where
as well.
were
I don't have the books
we?
either.
Personality and training. Oh, that's... Okay, so I've got training up first.
Okay.
And you want to be... Research is certainly one of them.
Yeah. Skilled
So-
researcher is what I'm going to...
What do you do or know best? And I guess that would be your occult history
I
stuff,
think
maybe.
if it's okay, I can find the answer. So, like, whenever there is
So,
a
like
question,
Yeah, that's count. There's probably a broad theme,
yeah.
so that'll use up your broad one, but that's okay. So what you know best is how to find the answer. That makes
Yeah.
sense. And then you probably want to skip the ones which are specializations. There is one that says, what quality or trait did your training foster? And one of the suggestions there is an eye for details.
Okay.
So that could be a good one. Under what conditions does your technique work best? That could be in a library or in my bookshop. What else? Name a teacher, trainer, or fellow trainee that you can rely on. Piece of equipment related to your training that you have access to. Against who does it give the best results?
Ooh, thing that I have access to, a lot of PhDs after they get their PhD have access to like their online university library.
Mm-hmm.
So like a library access.
Yeah. Yeah, and we can make that a generic library access because bookshop owner, bookshop, connection to libraries, researcher, connection to universities. I think we can apply it in any library situation.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Is that the two then?
I think that for the last one, along the lines of eye for detail.
Yeah.
Maybe something along the lines of spotting something genuine, like having an eye for things.
So like a evaluator,
like appraiser
kind of thing. Yeah, that's a good one. In quality or trait that your training fostered. Yeah, that works.
I'll put it appraising eye.
Yeah. Give you an idea for value of stuff as well then.
Yeah.
What's the most problematic flaw in your technique? How did your training adversely affect your psyche or body? Who is after you due to your prominence in the field? Name a flaw unique to a specific move or method you described in your power tags.
Let's see. What about you can't rush research? So the main thing is that I have to have time in order to find the answer. So I'm not good in situations that are like spontaneous, but if I've got time to prepare and research, then I can find the answer we need.
Yeah, that works. And then you need an identity to apply to it. So as a bookseller, you need a quote that works within context of bookseller researcher.
Let's see. Trying to look at some of the examples that they have. Maybe I prefer books to people.
Yeah.
Books are easier to read.
Ooh, I like that.
You can put a bookmark in books when you want to put it down. You can't put a bookmark in people.
You can.
You want to put them down. That's fair. I guess you could put a bookmark in people to put them down.
Depends how fast the bookmark is moving.
Well, I was gonna say it's like, so we were taking down the kids. Oh, sorry, just I'm gonna put that in you, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, like you do.
Okay, I think I'm good on that one.
Anybody want to help me think of an identity for personality with I can fix them? Because
is it like romantic? I can fix them.
It was, but now they're trying to fix everybody, not just romantically.
Perhaps
okay.
It's like you. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with prose. It's gonna sound rubbish, but it's like along the ideas of like you like you need to help them. Like it's not just like you want to. It's like you like a desire to. I don't really know.
Oh yeah,
What
you
about
find
if I don't? Who will?
Maybe, or no one is too broken.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Or if there was a one got away and you don't want any more of those. But that's much harder to put into smaller words.
Mhm.
Says person who it's literally their job to put things in good word.
Don't worry, Ben. I'm literally just sitting here like, yes, I concur.
How to make word happen.
Words.
Your weakness tag should be like incels are attracted to you.
Ugh.
Oh,
Everywhere.
Oh, that's the worst weakness.
Wait,
I think you could make it. I think you
For
could make it less incelly by just unwanted attention.
Mhm.
Again,
is-
looking at the
for me,
safety tools, I think we
Yeah.
probably want to avoid creepy
that's
guy
like a monkey
attention.
paw wish level.
Yeah.
I already
That's
picked
fair.
my weakness. We're good.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We-
It's basically equivalent to PTSD without being called PTSD.
Oh yeah.
Yay. Okay. I named my bar.
Oh,
It's called the Cockeyed Griffin.
Yes.
I like.
I just like. Wait, cockeyed means one eye's bigger than the other, right?
Mhm.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Sure.
Depends on
That's
whether or not
something
you're
it can
willfully
mean, yes.
misunderstanding.
That's what he thinks it is.
It can
It's
mean
like-
a little bit like cross-eyed as well, potentially.
Right. Okay.
Wasn't there an episode of IT Crowd with that?
Probably.
Come on, someone here is from Europe, right? Right?
Yeah. Well, no, sorry, we left.
Yeah.
I wish we hadn't, but
Yeah.
52% stupid.
Mm-mm. I might need help, but I would like to hear what everyone else has because everyone else has got good ideas.
Yeah, does anybody else need
I'd like
anything?
to-
Or have we got,
before we have to help now.
before we help? Yeah.
I need to go through the personality.
Personality, yes, sorry, you did say. That's possessions. Personality will be before possessions in the alphabet. There we go. So, character traits and quirks, temperament, personal style, habits, social skills, lifestyle, attitude, act, mental stability or lack thereof.
I'm going to say self-defense pacifist. So I only believe in violence when in self-defense situations,
Okay.
which is
yeah.
completely contradictory to my infinite rage.
Yes. Which is
Are we
perfect.
talking about U.S. self-defense or?
Actual self-defense.
Okay.
Not
All right.
US level self-defense.
Got this
You looked
rocket
at me
launcher.
funny,
It's
yeah.
perfect for home defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not that kind.
All right.
More
So,
like martial arts self-defense.
so conceptually then, it's a kind of a what are you like sort of thing. So you're a self-defense pacifist. What lies at the core of your personality?
Self-defense.
Some kind of last resort kind of vibe.
Violence is a last resort.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that a power tag? That's a bit long. That's more of a title.
Yeah.
or
I've
an
got,
identity.
I've got the identity. I'm afraid of losing control.
Okay. So what lies at the core of your personality? Could be a fear-based thing, or
Well-
it could be a control-based thing. So
I mean,
self-control.
I think that might work too, though, because my own type of eccentric is also an option under their actual
That is
example.
true.
So
Okay. So
yeah,
afraid of my strength.
Yeah, that's good. That works. And then we've got, what's the first thing people notice about you? What interpersonal skills do you have thanks to your personality? When you want, you can also come across as X. What special skill or status did you pursue because of your personality? That might be a good one. What aspect of your personality keeps you safe or helps you resist influence? What quality or item best expresses your personal style or enhances it? What useful habit or routine have you cultivated? What typically interests you?
Okay. I think I've got blend into a crowd
Yep.
as one of them, and then daily meditation.
Yeah, they work.
So
So you
I've
have a
got
means
like
for calming yourself through
a
daily
spiritual
meditation.
center.
Yep, that works.
And then what are the options for the weakness tags?
What happens when you let yourself go too far? What sort of people or conditions make your personality less effective? What aspect of your appearance, style, or physique gets in the way? What happens when you are pushed to the corner?
I'm going to say I can't stand greed. So the thing that pushes my button is capitalism.
Perfect.
The
And then we get the
anti-Gordon
power.
Gecko.
I got my possessions figured out.
And I think I'm good from there.
Excellent. Okay, possessions. What have you got then? Let's have it.
My most important possession, of course, is my cab.
Yep.
The useful quality of possession, it's one of a kind. Since it's the only cab of its make and look. Other important item is my coin box. My Pandora's box, as you will.
That would
Maybe.
be in your mythos.
Oh, that
thing.
would be.
This is for the mundane side of things.
Mundane, probably.
But you can have that as an income source as well. So this one can be your mundane money.
Like
it
like my
earns you
mundane,
money.
like my would be like a tip jar almost.
Well, it's a job as well, isn't it? So
It'd be
source of income.
Yeah. And then for the weakness, the technical or practical flaw is it is loud.
Oh God, the taxi's here.
Yeah. Just you hear it back.
That's why it's one of a kind.
Yeah, you hear it backfiring all the time. But it still runs somehow.
Cool. And your routine?
I think. Let's see. What do I do with my time? I hate to, be the thematic and punny, but I ferry people around in my cab.
It's a transportation thing, isn't it? You get people from A to B.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do with your time? Taxi driver.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, what privileges come with the territory? That's kind of unlimited parking. Nobody questions you being there, kind of thing. Anything like that would work.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nobody questions why I'm here. You're perfect.
What did you learn on your daily activities? Could be a good one. Knows every street.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Oh yeah.
Or you could have a trick that you picked up. Shortcuts, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's so many in here that are good ones.
Like knows every street and alley.
Yeah.
And then weakness. Let's see.
End of your day could be a never off duty thing.
Yeah.
That's quite a good one.
Never stops working at the end of the day. Always working, always on the clock.
Are you a freelancer too?
Thankfully, Uber hasn't gotten to the city of mists yet, so taxi drivers still got a good job.
Right? I don't know. Might put them out of business if I can go to the underworld.
Yeah.
Is that who your nemesis is going to be?
It's Uber.
All right, Nye, I guess it's on you.
Okay. Hi, guys. I need some help. So I thought about it, and I wanted to go for defining relationship.
Yep.
But I don't know who that would be, so I am happy to take suggestions.
Would that be maybe the person who gave you the Philosopher's Stone?
Well, I don't know if it's...
Now, this one has to be a mundane one.
Oh, mundane.
Yeah, because this is the Logos side of things.
They got tons of stuff.
The person that gave you the bar?
I was tempted to say have a brother, but I feel like I'm taking the Full Metal Alchemist references too far at that point.
Oh, no, go for it.
Oh,
it has to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
If you think you're taking the reference too far, go with sister.
Or regulars. You can have a defining relationship to the regulars in your bar. And just have like 4 or 5 people that, you cheers for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I actually really like that. Right, okay.
So who plays the biggest role in your life? My regulars.
Yeah, regulars in the
And
bar.
why are they so important to you? They keep me afloat.
They keep coming back even though I can't make a drink.
I actually like the first one then, like a sense of belonging, because I feel like I'm part of a, I meant that I give them alcohol, so maybe that's a bit unfair.
But where would they go if they didn't have your bar?
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Down
I like this.
Down the street.
Also fair. Yeah, there is some good stuff down the street.
What were you forced to learn because of this relationship? Not how to mix drinks.
No. Yeah.
Useful quality or skill that they have. Gossip.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah. Well, I have that for my. I have that for routine.
Okay.
I have hear all the rumors.
All right. Yeah.
I that was the one downside picking the regulars is I'm probably going to overlap quite a bit with my bar.
What helps you protect them?
A shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shotgun behind the bar is totally acceptable.
Where's that?
That would be I.
Oh,
It falls across 2 pages.
Yes. And then I need one more. I could do maybe G to deal with you need to be understanding, maybe, because a barman is who you can talk to.
Yeah.
I feel like I have an overly optimistic view of barman now that I think about it. I've been in a lot of
there is that trope with some barmen where they're the person that stands there and does the rough day.
Are you my therapist? Is that how we know each other?
Like that idea. Yeah.
It's like, you will not believe the shit I heard today.
I
I can't tell you about any of it because it's HIPAA violation, but it was ridiculous.
It's okay.
Weird question. Are some of us the
I
regulars?
can't make you think, so we're...
Probably not, no, because the regulars would be the mundanes, but you could also be regulars. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
We can look into that when we look at the relationships for the crew.
Could I do identity? These are my people.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I need a weakness for them. How can they be hurt or impeded? What negative effects do they have on you? Who or what else is vying for their attention or time. A rival bar. There we go. Fucking, I don't know. I need to think of the winking mermaids. There we go.
Not just
Steal it.
Applebee's and their $5 margaritas.
That could honestly be a really cool thing if you have like a chain that set up shop on the same street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like a
I like the idea of a chain pub being one of your normal life nemesis.
Shaking my fist at the door. They actually know how to make.
Oh, Sweeney's Irish theme pub.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that.
Just a place called Appleseas.
Well, I'll just put a chain bar for now, and if I come up,
You can always come up with the chain bar.
And then the other one I need a little bit of help with is routine, but thankfully I did some of the work myself because I think I've got everything else covered for defining relationships. So routine, owner of the cockeyed spearfin.
Yeah.
My identity is I provide for my community because like I like that my character thinks they provide a useful service. How valid that statement is, who knows? But yeah. And then A, bartender. And then I put as my thing, E, that is hero rumors is the thing.
Yeah.
I guess I'm wanting to go for like a skill he picked up, but I don't really know what skills bartenders have outside of making drinks. So
was it comforting talk? People always talking shit to bartenders when they shouldn't be snitching.
There's the crime rumors thing.
Mm-hmm. Could be
like a weekly world news type thing. Like one of the regulars reads these insane conspiracy newspapers.
Well, I've got rumors down. That's the
that works still. Then
that's the what did you learn on your daily activities, and it's like I hear all the gossip and stuff.
Oh,
or rumors.
Where do you carry out your routine, or where do you go to escape it?
That's a good one.
So,
do I need to specify?
You could have like the basement of the bar being like your little hideout type thing.
Yeah, it's where I make not drugs. I'm being sincere with that. they aren't drugs. Like, officer, really, I would not touch that.
My character's just gonna be like, Nick, you realize that when you say it that way, though, it very much feels like you're making drugs. You understand the confusion.
Definitely, this is not a cop bar. Okay.
I love the suggestion that a bunch of your regulars probably work at the chain pub and hate it.
Oh, that is.
So you're open like an hour later than the chain pub, and all of their staff come in and just kind of slump at the bar and go, "Oh."
Nobody tips the bartenders at the Applebee's.
It's like, why do I keep going to the Weatherspoons?
Oh boy, I've been there.
We keep coming here because we are surprised every time we get a drink.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is. I mean, it's nice that you put an umbrella in it, but this is just
It's just whiskey. Why is there an umbrella? Why'd you throw a cherry into the whiskey?
It's a cocktail.
It's equal parts glass and whiskey. It's a cocktail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, are we all set on Logos then, by the sound of things?
You need a weakness.
I'll just go for I don't make a lot of money, or I'm always broke, or something.
Mundane limits or downsides, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Low rent might be a good one. It kind of indicates that you're a bit scruffy, a bit. Your standard of living isn't great.
Can I have health inspector? No, that would get old pretty quick.
Yeah,
because they just like, why haven't we shut you down, man?
You can do small time operation.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one. Yeah, like I'm never gonna actually make any money from it.
Yeah,
bro.
It's more of a passion project.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just go for that. So what would that be like under?
Cover for your far more lucrative job of selling potions to mythical beings.
It's under what are your mundane limits or downsides be?
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for helping me. It is most appreciated. Okay, that's fine. It says don't make much mon, but there we go. I know that's mine.
We know what you mean.
Yeah,
Mon.
exactly.
All right, I think we've probably just got about enough time to squeeze in some crew relationships.
Sure.
If
What
everybody's
page is
okay
that
with
on?
that. Sorry, I was getting a little bit more of a high pitch, like Stewie from Family Guy.
I think
Hitting the point where my pop screen will just take all of the sound away.
And where does the crew relationship?
So crew relationships, there's a bit for crew relationships on the end of each of the Mythos and Logos themes.
Okay.
So you pick one for each person is probably the best way to do it.
Oh well, yeah, because we could pick. Yeah, because there's 4 doohickeys and there's 4 people you can pick. Boy, I made that sound like a bigger revelation than it actually was. Jeez, oh. I can do basic arithmetic.
Very proud of you.
Yeah, we're okay at the end of the theme.
Each of the things we picked. So like if you went for
So if I go right back to the beginning and adaptation, crew relations.
Do you ever have these alphabetized then? Because adaptation for me comes a bit later in the book.
Well, it's wrong.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I have
I don't
adaptation
know.
first in the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weird. I have it like maybe I've got an older copy because I like Subversion comes before.
Is it one
adaptation.
book or is it 2 books?
It's just the City of Mists book. It's a PDF though, so I don't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's probably because they released a core rule book, which was just 1 book, and then
That must be
with
it.
yeah,
Right. Okay. No, it's all right. It was the very inane thing of
Because
these
I have
things.
the
it's not right. I don't know
very,
what-
very beautiful box set, which could also be used to bludgeon someone to death.
Okay.
Should you need to.
So yeah, I can read through the crew relationships and people can just pick which one sounds cool. I guess I don't wanna like pin it on anyone if they don't want it. So
Yeah, well, that's the whole point about this bit, is that it brings everybody together, while at the same time everybody needs to approve the link with the other person so that nobody feels like
Yeah.
they're getting a crappy deal out of
Pin
it.
me.
So it's based off Mythos and Logos, or just Mythos?
Both. They both have one at the end.
Just
So I'll
copying all the
read through.
questions.
No, it's all good. I have asked lots of questions too, so it's all good. I'll read them one by one, and once one sounds cool, I guess people can just like Yahtzee or whatever. So one of them wants to challenge you to push the boundaries and flexibilities of your adaptive powers at a critical moment. What happened? Take a health point on them. Just for context, Ben, is a health point kind of like the whole thing that Powered by the Apocalypse does?
Yes.
Like, so
Very
like,
similar.
okay. Apologies if that doesn't.
I mean, that sounds like something I do. Try to push you to do something you've never
Yeah.
done
You
before.
are the extreme one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Perhaps make a potion that turns me into something particularly strange or wondrous, and it's like, oh boy, it's like, can you make a 6-legged horse? It's like I probably could.
Turn yourself into a pickle.
Follow this recipe.
Just try and not fuck this up, okay? Please.
All right. So, do you get the point, or do I? It's you, right?
It says take a
So
help
you
point
get
on
the help
them.
point
Okay.
now.
Yes.
All right. I
Nick
get
gets
shit.
the help point.
Yes.
Well, fine then. Whatever. I didn't like you anyway.
So is that crew? So what's what Mitch? What's your character's name?
My character name is Liam Dagron.
Okay. And I've put, it says, I'll just put a 1 to show that the help point is
Dope.
there. Because you get help and hurt points. Okay, cool.
All right.
That's me done, yeah.
Bastion is the next one alphabetically then. So that's Nikki and Sin.
Do I have to pick one question from each thing?
Nope, just pick any one question for any one other player.
Okay. Somebody else can go first.
Go on, Sin. You can go first. Ooh. One of them
Does
makes
Sin
you
have
feel
the-
weak and vulnerable, or one of them actually has the capacity to break through your defense. Take a hurt point on them.
I'll claim that.
Right.
Yahtzee! The weird Yahtzee thing, sorry.
That's for Sin, right?
Yeah.
Do what?
You need a crew relationship. One of the crew relationship options is one of them makes you feel weak and vulnerable, or actually has the capacity to break through your defense. You take a hurt point on them.
At the bottom of Bastion.
I feel like whether, and this would be up to you, Nikki, what you want to do. If, like, Oren has seen your character for anger management, or just knows them and, like, you know the break points.
That does make a lot of sense.
Well, I will. Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
Physically indestructible, but still psychologically fragile.
Because I could then have you as. Hold on.
Oh, I like that. I don't know why, but the idea of the two Bastions having a little, like, yay, friendship.
Look at them bastioning around with each other. It's ridiculous.
I just like they do the height is like, yeah, friendship. Oh, height, not with the super strength when we do a fist bump. That's, oh boy. Oh. That's gonna leave a mark.
And it's
Alright,
gonna bruise in the morning.
What are you
picked
thinking,
one
Nikki?
of them makes you feel weak and vulnerable for me.
Yeah?
Is that what you
Yeah.
picked?
I think that was Sin feeling that way
Yeah.
about you.
I was verifying.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So you take a hurt point for Orin on Nikki's character.
Okay.
And then
What is
Nikki,
the
you
name
need
of
a
your character, by
Bastion
the way?
relationship too.
Her name's Dahlia, Dalia.
Okay.
So I kind of wanted to use one from routine for that.
That's okay. We don't have to do them in fixed order if you've got an idea for one. that
Yeah,
you
I
like.
copied them all down and I'm slowly deleting the ones I don't like. But if you're a regular, it could be one of them is a regular part of your routine. If your routine is to promote them, care for them, or help them, or if they help you with your routine, take a help point on them. Which, if you're a patient of hers, then that would make sense for Oren.
I'm fine with that.
Sounds
Cool.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Does anybody want to jump in with one that they've got or they like? We don't have to go through them alphabetically if there's something that you already seen that you like the look of.
I like my Yahtzee. It's like an auction. It's fun. That's just me.
So, Kawaifa, you haven't got any relationships yet.
Oh,
Not
damn.
yet.
You gotta call him out like that. Jeez.
Yet is the key word.
Yeah. So I'm looking at for divination.
Yeah.
One of them came to you for advice regarding their mythos, and you decided to help them. Why? Since then, they take your advice very seriously, take a help point.
That would tie in very well with Mitch, to be honest,
Mhm.
because Mitch is the what's beyond the veil, and you're like, oh, it's this.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
it's like it's this. I can take you there.
All skeleton hands.
I hate you. I hate you for all of that.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of very like instead of more like it kind of be almost thematics, like almost not sort of professional setting where he blows off steam, and he's just blowing off steam in the back of the cab and just asking for help in the back of the cab instead of on a couch or over a business email.
I mean, politicians do not
Right.
divulge mental health issues.
I was gonna say, I'm now imagining like a reporter cornering you, like when you talk about the friends you keep. It's like, what one? Well, it's a taxi driver,
Yeah.
a bartender. Like it's eclectic. We have questions.
It's like, why do I keep seeing you get in this cab all the time?
It's
Well-
fine. Everybody drinks. It's fine.
Yeah, everyone
Mhm.
drinks. It probably makes you
Judge
more,
me.
relatable.
And what's your character's name again, Mitch?
Liam,
Liam.
Lyam, because I'm
Ooh.
fucking special.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was just about to ask. I didn't know there was another spelling, but I'm glad you told me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, there's the proper spelling, and then there's the my parents were too cool to use vowels spelling.
Oh my God! Come meet me on the
Ooh.
sidewalk. Let's go. Where you at?
Okay. So I do take a help point on them for that.
Yep.
I can do mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is involved with the struggle.
Because you've got struggle, and I don't have that one.
Yeah, so one of them doubts, ignores, or belittles your struggle, or unrealistically expects you to get over it. Take a hurt point on them. Does anyone want that?
I feel bad. I feel bad doing
My
that.
character
What
would
was
just
it
do that.
again?
Huh?
What was it again?
The question?
Yeah.
One of them doubts, ignores, or belittles your struggle, or unrealistically expects you to get over it. Take a hurt point on them.
Oh God. No.
No, I'd feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, your struggle is, it's really important. I'm sorry you're going through this. Like, I'd just be like, no, I can't, man. I'm sorry.
Like
All
I'm,
right.
I'm all for discord among the group, friendly jibes and whatnot. But oof,
I know, right? All right, so
It's
I think this one will be better. One of them has supported you through your hardship at least once, offering what you needed the most at that time.
I'll take that since it kind of goes with kind of like with mine for you.
And what's your character's name?
Her name is. Let me see. I have it written up somewhere. Blair. Blaire.
Okay, I'm gonna put Blair, taxi.
Mhm.
Sometimes, Blair and Liam just out on the roads, smoking, contemplating life together.
Listening to Lionel Richie and Luther Vandross.
So, just ignoring people that are trying to flag you down. Just like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I'm like, man, this city has a lot of speed bumps.
It's the last time I drive on this sidewalk.
Yeah,
Okay, who is to go next? Nye.
Oh, okay. I'll do my relic.
Cool.
So, once in a moment of crisis, one of them tried to borrow your relic. What happens next? If you didn't like that, take a hurt point on them. If you thought they did right by your relic, take a help point on them.
Tried to force it into a dog.
So yeah, I'll have any takers.
I mean, someone trying to use a powerful relic with knowledge of the occult would make sense.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would work. Did Oren use it for good or for bad?
I definitely think doing right by the process, just the respect for the arcane that they would have, makes sense to me.
I like the idea. So it would be a help, but I also like the idea that you were like, yes, it's good that you're using it this way. And in the back of Nick's head, he's like, oh fuck, I don't know what they're talking about. I just hold it next to things and go. But yeah, I love that. Yeah,
that's a cool one. Yeah. Okay, so that's the relic, and we got the bastions both done, and we got.
I can do my another relationship
ahead.
thingy. Alrighty. So this is my turf. So this is the beautiful world of politics. All right, let's do this. One of them has the potential to destabilize the status quo in your turf. Take a hurt on them. If anyone wants to destabilize politics, don't do it.
No.
I can destabilize you with psychology.
Ooh,
The fuck
Mic
out.
drop.
I like that.
Yeah, we
I
can
like
do that.
Here come the
I like
anarchists.
Yeah.
All right, what's your character's name? Okay, I hate you. And what's your character's name again?
You don't hate me. It's Dahlia.
Like the flower.
Mhm.
Oh,
It means fate.
I'm gonna put silly therapist. There we go.
Calls you out on your bullshit.
You
Yeah,
must never
I don't-
tell anybody I told you this. Sure.
So if that's which one you're gonna take for me, what about would you like one of them dislike something about your behavior and is repeatedly making comments about it, or is trying to get you to change?
Oh, you're probably trying to get me a change. That
No, this
sounds
would
like
be you doing it to. It'd be.
Oh,
doing it
you?
to me.
Yeah. You need a change because your fucking therapy shit don't work.
Stop trying to overanalyze everybody.
I know, right? Like, just live life to the fullest, jump into the fire, do your thing.
You need to change and stop almost revealing to the press all the stuff I said in cover.
I know, right? Like, God,
I would
shame.
never say anything that's a HIPAA violation. What's your character's name again, Mitch?
Liam, spelled the correct way without any vowels.
Liam.
Yeah.
So A isn't a vowel.
L-Yam.
Shut up!
There's where someone goes, wait, L isn't a vowel? It's like, no.
Is that the alphabet version of pronouns in bio?
It was like, what was it? Is chicken not vegan? No. That movie.
All right. So then, so what do you dislike? What would it take for you to be happy? So my assumption is dislike is that she tries to psychoanalyze you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it'd make you happy for her to just stop psychoanalyzing you. Even though she probably like stops saying stuff out loud, she just like looks at you and just sighs and shakes her head now. And you're like, I feel the judgment still.
Just that sigh and just
Like in your head, it's like, oh man, I'm so glad my parents aren't seeing it. And then she's just like, are you thinking about your parents? Like, God damn it.
Shut the fuck up.
You know, you
Yeah.
can call your mom every once in a while, right?
No.
No.
Isn't our birthday coming up? I just have the vibe that our birthday's coming
It
up.
just knows all this.
I'm a politician. I sent an assassin to deal with that. Damn.
We should actually unpack that in our next session. You're like not even a patient.
You can't unpack an assassin. That's not how it works. That's bad.
You're sitting in the chair, and it's like, so how does this make you feel? It's like, well, I just feel like they're always bossing me around. Go kill this person. Go kill that person. It's like they're treating me like a real person.
Ugh.
There's a really
Let
good
me
one
do
here
my thing.
for expression that you might want to use, Sin. One of them once witnessed you expressing your mythos at full power. Ask them what they thought about it. If it scared them, take a hurt. If they appreciated it, take a help.
I feel like the person that would be out and about the most might be Blair.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah. Because she would probably have come, like, like on one of her routes, kind of driven past him.
Fully raging out.
Fully raging against the machine, yeah.
Yeah.
So, how did you feel about that? Did it scare you, or did you go, cool?
I would label it as scare, but I would feel it be more worry than anything. But I would label it as scare in the negative sense.
Okay, so you take a hurt point on Blair then, Sin. Or Oren takes a hurt point on Blair.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got anything else they want to throw in?
Let's see.
I have one, but I don't know if it would work because my character doesn't realize she has the mythos power.
Right.
But I could do you used your powers to learn a shocking secret about one of them, and I think it could be like without her intent, like without realizing that she did it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was without their knowledge as well.
If the players agree, that's still fine.
Mm-hmm.
So does Nick or Blair want that?
I'd be okay with that. Like, we can come up with what that shocking secret is, because right now I have no idea. But I also like the idea that not even Nick knows what the shocking secret is. It's like, oh god, it's like, what? It's like, no, it's fine. Yeah, no.
She knows the location of the Circe lounge where you keep all the people that you turned into animals.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's where the stone came from. Wait, what do you mean? Nothing. No, don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah, keep that thing away from me. Yep.
So once we know what the secret is, I can determine if it's a help or hurt, because if it made me feel closer to Nick, then I get a help point. If I was disgusted or horrified or plan to use it against him, which I don't plan on using it against him, but if I was disgusted or horrified, I take a hurt point.
That's cool.
I'd have to think about that because I don't know what that would be. But I'm down for that, yeah.
Okay, I've actually lost count because
I have
I still have one
left.
more.
I can't.
I've done 2.
Yeah, I have 2 more. I can do the next one.
Go on.
So this is for subversion. One of them saw something that incriminated you, revealed what you truly are. Or you share a secret with one of them. Or one of them makes you feel exposed. Does anyone want to do stuff with that?
Would I make you feel exposed by pointing out all your flaws?
We already have one. I already put something here that I don't like you.
I was going to say, I imagine that Oren might be like a political contributor for Liam. So if you want to share a secret on that level, I think that would be interesting.
Oh yeah, no, I think that'd be good. All right, I'll put help.
His bookstore
he does actually care.
His bookstore has all of Liam's campaign memorabilia in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, the secret to my campaign is I do 3 thumbs up instead of 2.
Okay, so that means that Mitch, you've done subversion, turf, and struggle, and you've just got destiny to go.
God damn it, Destiny.
So who's
I've done divination.
I have one more, but I
Points.
don't remember what everything.
So presumably we're going to have each of the theme books for each of us. So we all have one connection to each other.
Yeah.
Right.
So I need to have a connection with Blair and Dahlia.
So with mobility, you took one of them on a magic carpet ride, a trip they will never forget. What happened there? Ask them if that made them feel closer to you. If so, take a help point. If they kept their distance sense, take a hurt point.
What hurts?
Who do you still need a relationship to?
Oren, Nick, and Dahlia.
Oh.
Yep.
Can you repeat that one?
You took one of them on a magic carpet ride, a trip they will never forget. What happened there? Ask them if it made them feel close to you. If so, take a health point. If they kept their distance, take a hurt point.
That depends. Did you sing the song from Aladdin while you were doing it? 'Cause
Yeah.
then it's a hurt point.
Or the Steppenwolf song, yeah.
It's a whole new world. Oh, the whole new world is quite dead and screaming.
If you want to have been friends, perhaps from a different, like something in the past, you could have been like, look, you need a vacation. We're going on a trip. And it could have been a help thing for my character.
Okay.
Aww. Aw, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's
All
under, what is that one under?
Divinate.
Mobility.
Mobility.
Gotcha.
Mobility.
I haven't decided any of the other connections, but I have decided I'm done with hurt because I don't want to be hurting with everyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just-
Right, should we finish sorting the relationship bits out of Discord, because we're getting into that sort of extended territory a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I'm no problem.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
With you guys?
Hey, you got it,
Yeah, that's
Daddy.
fine.
Sweet. So we've gone through. We've created our characters. We've got a rough idea about what's going on. So when we start session 1 next week, we can leap straight into the action. Out on the waterfront, part of the City of Mist, while we do the adventure bit. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Would you like to shill outrageously anything before we go?
I'm just excited to get wet next game. So
Cool. beans.
Waterfront. Woo woo.
Maybe 1 second. Hold on. Do I have anything? This Wednesday on Chaotic Wonderful, my friend Ellen and I are running a game of Rune, which is on Kickstarter starting today, I believe. So go check that out. It's only going to be running for a week. It's the same creator as Nova and what was the other game? The other game is the popular one. Why am I blanking? Hold on.
Yeah.
G&D.
No, it's definitely not that one.
There are games that aren't D&D.
Slayers.
What is this?
So the creator of Slayers,
Mm.
who also made Nova, has a new Kickstarter for Rune that is this week only, and we are playing it on Wednesday on Chaotic Wonderful. So come check that out. And then on Thursday is Wander Home on Chaotic Wonderful at 7 p.m. Eastern, maybe, probably. And Friday I'll be on 2000 Tales Roleplay on YouTube for Dungeons and Donations, where we're raising money for Planned Parenthood.
Cool.
Mm.
I think that's it.
That's very good. Also, I want to know the name of your cat because it's
Mm.
so cute.
And there is the Nikki link. Anybody else got anything? Nye, do you want to shill anything?
Yeah, I can shill.
Shill away.
Yeah, sure. I never shill on this show. So yeah. Hi, I'm Nye. I'm a podcaster. So I am part of a group called $2 Creature Feature, and we do the whole Monster of the Week game. It's recorded, so we don't have like any live streams or anything you can go to, but it's pretty fun. We're in season 2. I do feel like it's worth pointing out, because some people have said season 1 and season 2 are like with different characters. It's like a American Horror Story anthology kind of thing. Because there's some people like, wait, these are different. It's like, yeah, but in a good way. So yeah, they're different, and it's all really fun. And my cast mates are very good friends and very lovely, and you should definitely go support them as well.
Yes, Mr. Ray
It's
has
also a
been
really good show. I edited
guest
for
on
it a little
Godlag.
bit.
Yes, yes, Nikki was awesome with the editing. It was most
Yay.
Thank you. But yeah, that's my thing done. I think I gave you a link for that, Ben. So yeah, that has all the stuff.
Sin, you got anything?
I mean, most of the stuff that I'm working on the TTRPG side is still on NDA world, so I can't talk about a lot of it. But I do have things coming down the pipeline, so if you're interested in supplements, follow me on Twitter. And if you need just a break from high drama stuff, I've been playing Bear and Breakfast, Eastward, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 over on my Twitch channel, and they are all fantastic games. I'm especially enjoying Xenoblade and Bear and Breakfast, where I'm playing as a bear that runs bed and breakfasts. It's fun. Literal bear,
And when do the demons come in?
Nope. No demons. No demons.
No.
There is no knock at the door. We're just doing chill vibes and cozy times. It's my wind down that I do so that I can do high tension other stuff.
That's fair.
Cool. Mitch, when do we get our hands on Necrobiotic? The physical.
I'm gonna do this new strategy thing where I'm only printing 2.
Okay.
Then it's
Hand
that's-
delivering.
Yeah, no, not delivering to anyone. I just want it for myself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, suck it, everyone. But yeah, we're. I mean, the PDF has like one little thing that needs to be done, but layout person is on vacay. So I mean, definitely PAX Unplugged is when we're like really hoping that it'll be ending like all the other shipping stuff. But yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I get to touch it right now. No one else does. So.
I've gotten to touch it.
Oh yeah. Oh, we touched it together at Gen Con.
Oh, I was going to say, is this going to be one of those things where Nikki just reaches off screen and her arm appears in your screen?
Also, if you go to PAX U, I'm probably running games of Necrobiotic there. So
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Buy me a Philly cheesesteak.
you're gonna be there by yourself for Tuesday.
What? No, I want other people to buy me.
All right, cool. And Kawaifu, you got anything going on? Coming through the line?
Not that I know of.
Okay, well, should you have anything pop up, feel free to
I'm
share.
married.
Yeah, if I have anything at all popping up, I'll let people know on my Twitter at Waifu TV.
I just tried to shill myself on the chat in stream, and I think I put the wrong tag for me in, so I feel super clever right now. But yeah, you could buy my stuff on DriveThruRPG. And then coming up for the rest of the Garblagging week, we have the finale for Alien Heart of Darkness tomorrow, where either one of the players is going to kill everyone or Millie is going to kill everyone. On Wednesday, Jim's Once Upon a Time in the Old World Warhammer 4E game is back on with Shenanigans in the Moot. Thursday, nothing planned at the minute on Euro Garblag, but Garblag North America has Acton Cthulhu in afternoon, evening, their time, our time. And then Friday, we are back for another Blades in the Dark with Josh, who's going to make me spend every single flashback learning a new language by the looks of things. So that'll be cool to watch too. Thank you ever so much, players, for joining us today. It's been great to get some fresh faces. Thank you, everybody who joined us in the Twitch channel, in the audience, and gave us a little wave and did their hellos and subscribed. That was awesome too. Otherwise, we will see you same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you and good night.
Bye.